So Pete, how does vSAN handle device failure?
Yeah, John. So we have a couple of different ways in which we identify and then thus handle the failure of a storage device. In the case of some sort of imminent failure where the storage device sends some, in this case, a SCSI sense code, we see that as a permanent device loss or a PDL. That's where you're going to have immediate rebuild or rebuilding of that data to somewhere else so that you can regain that level of compliance that you have as prescribed by the storage policy. You have other cases, though, where the drive simply goes missing. Let's say somebody pulled the drive out accidentally, or it just goes absent. That's an APD event. That's essentially, we don't know what happened to it, so we're going to wait. And so what we do is we wait for about a 1 hour period of time. That's a tunable setting, but we wait for that 1 hour period of time. And then if it doesn't come back by then we're going to rebuild that data somewhere else so that then it regains that level of storage compliance that was assigned via the storage policy. Now, there's a third condition in which we have an understanding of, based off of the pattern of activity on a storage device, we will look for what's known as a degraded device handling, or DDH, for a storage device. And this sort of is this condition where you have a storage device. It's kind of a non-binary failure. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. We'll sense that and we'll take appropriate action there.
I was say you made it sound like the Secret Service is going to swoop in and be like, okay, this thing's dying. It's not getting better yet. We're just going to go take it into the back alley and throw it out. But I like that kind of, failure is not binary. You've got different degrees of failure. Maybe someone tripped over a power cable, so the hosts and the drives have gone missing, and then kind of a dynamic response, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think the big misnomer in the industry, and I'm not quite sure where it came from, but is that storage devices just fail, and they don't. It's this weird in between state of, you're not quite sure, it's behaving odd, it's non-deterministic in all of the capabilities that you would normally see, and that's the dangerous part for any sort of storage device. So we have the intelligence built in to handle that.
Well, it's nice to know that, yeah, if my device isn't dead, but it's, taking 900 milliseconds to respond to a write, it's going to get taken care of. So